two shirts for my sister who's giving them away. Well, giving them to her husband. So, I have quite a few. I actually bought a bunch of t-shirts. I get my t-shirts from a company called Jiffy T-shirts or Jiffy Shirts. So, don't buy them at the big box stores if you can help it. But anyways, let me open these because I want to show you. They're all the same color because she chose, you know, black for her husband because she said he's messy. I was like, well, okay, if you think John is messy. But we're just going to do one. I have 5 of them to do for him. But we're just going to do the first one tonight. So, gosh, I'm looking at my shirt and I'm looking at that and I'm going, wow, I have a lot of cat hair here. Do I have tape? I have a little bit of tape I can roll around. So, as we are getting ready to get started, I want to, well, I'm going to go ahead and show you guys the choices I have here while you're getting ready to come in here. I also have a singer that I've been following on TikTok, and it's a country western song, but this kid, he's good. He is good. So I'm gonna, while I'm showing you guys this, I'm gonna play his song because I want to promote the kid, because honestly, this kid can sing, and he writes lyrics that are hilarious. So I hope Facebook doesn't mute me, but here's this kid. His name is Thomas Mack, and the song's called, and it's perfect for 2020. The song is called Santa Ain't Coming to Town. He's drinking this year.
Well, Santa ain't coming to town. He's drinking this year.
Hey, Darlene. This kid, he sounds kind of like Mac Davis, I think, if you're listening to him. He reminds me of Mac Davis, the lyrics to all the songs that he writes. So let me get myself in here.
So Mrs. Claus always does a real good job of keeping Santa.
Hey, you guys. So here we go.
Been there perfect for about 600 years or so. But then Santa's letting that cousin Bubba come to town. Told her a bottle of Jack.
I'm liking this one right here. That's another one. So here's Wherever You Go. Uh-oh. Don't be shooting the reindeer. Here we go. This is an old one. This song is cracking me up. I keep listening to it laughing. I'm liking this like a boss. I think this color. But I also want to use this one. Uh-oh. Santa burned his beard off. There we go. This song, seriously, has been cracking me up all day. Tell me, guys. Tell me what you guys think. That song has been cracking me up all day. It seriously has. I hope I haven't gone mute. That Facebook didn't decide to mute me because I was playing some music. But if you get a chance, and if you want, I'll put the link to the YouTube video down below so that you guys can listen to it on YouTube, because I'm sure it didn't come across the Facebook very well. So I am looking for something. I have all of these different transfers. I'm liking like a boss. It is a cute song. He just wrote it too. Somebody told him to write a song about Christmas for 2020. And what's better? Santa's not coming. But yeah, it kind of reminds me I remember when I was 19, because I was 19, and the first time I heard Grandma got run over by a reindeer. Now we got Santa ain't coming because he's drunk. That's just hilarious. So I'm looking at the size of the shirt here. This would fit. This particular transfer would fit. All of these would fit. This whole thing would fit. I have that one. I want to keep it simple tonight, though. I'm thinking, here's the thing. You can take any one of these transfers and just use pieces of it. Like I could use this and then turn this and put it next to it. Or just use the whole thing right here. Home of the Brave, Old Glory, and then this part. This would not fit here. It's too long. We could put this across there. So you don't have to use, when you're doing these things, you don't have to use the whole transfer. In fact, you can mix and match. I've done this and only done part of it on a shirt. That part, it does have a cut line in it. Country music, barbecues. We've got corn on the cob, watermelon sparklers, red, white, and blue, freedom. So I can mix and match all of these things. I could put freedom on this, freedom, and then we could extend the stars. Actually, I like this piece right here. I do like that. Put freedom underneath it or over it. But I keep telling myself I want to do something simple tonight. So let's go ahead and do Like a Boss tonight, because that one's going to be simple. We'll do Like a Boss, and I have to get all these shirts done before Thanksgiving. So guess what? I'll be doing a lot of shirts over the next few days because I have to get them done before Thursday. Yes. So, who is on vacation? Who is on vacation this week? I am not on vacation. I'm actually a subcontractor, so I don't have vacation time. I could take the time. I choose not to. But, yeah. There you have it. Where did all... Oh, you know what? I forgot to... I forgot. Be right back, because I forgot the rest of my Teflon sheets. I have to go grab them. You know what, you guys? I didn't even clean these sheets up from the last time I did shirts. I didn't finish cleaning them. So, where did I stick? There it is. I need some more of these sponges. Because I need my sponges. So I'm going to bring a new one. I have a new one. These are board erasers. They work really well for cleaning things up. And considering that these Teflon sheets, I use them for when I'm doing this kind of work. I'm going to go ahead and wipe this down. This is oops, I want to get all of it cleaned off. We'll put that over there because I don't want to bleach it. Just like this. Just like this. And get these cleaned up so that I can use them. Wasn't even thinking that I was going to use them. So, I had a pretty good weekend. How's everybody else's weekend been? Have you guys, what kinds of things have you done this weekend? What projects have you been working on for Christmas? I am in the middle, almost done, of creating a sled that I will be doing sometime this week or maybe next weekend. But I went ahead, the sled that I made, see, I made it last year. You guys are going to laugh because this is one of those projects that I made last year. I started, but I never finished it because, you know, there's this home decor thing with the sleds. Okay, you can make sleds. And as soon as I figure it out, there's a smaller sled. But the sled I made last year, I put it together, and when I put it together, I went, oh, it's rather large. In fact, it's so large that the little boy next door asked me if he could take it and use it in the snow, because it is that big. Actually, I think it's bigger than him. Still, he's 7 years old, and I think it's still bigger than him. There we go. I think that's good. But yeah, so a sled. And I finally got myself going and finished it. So I'm going to dry these off, because I need these dried off. So we're just using this. These are heat resistant. I can use, and I have some more. I do have some more. Why did I use those? But you can clean these off and reuse them. And that's what I do. They are Teflon baking sheets. But I want to get them dried off. And they are heat resistant. That's why I can do this. Just like this. And I need them because I'm going to use them inside my shirts. So we'll get these things dried out. Just like this. I know. Just what you wanted to do tonight. Watch me dry off Teflon baking sheets. There we go. I think that's good. Ooh, this one's starting to tear. Look, that one's got some tears in it. I might have to, this one might need to be replaced soon. Because I'm looking at that, yeah, it's starting to tear. Oh well, it's okay, because I've had these for 2 years. I've had these actually for 2 years. Made multiple projects using these, and I have some others down here I should probably pull up. But here's how I do these. These shirts, you know, these I'm using the Gildan, and apparently they're not as soft as some other t-shirts, but you know, I've spent most of my life in a barn, so to me, if I can't wear it to the barn because it's too thin and too light, it's not really a t-shirt. So these are 100% cotton. Oops, got something here. But these are 100% cotton shirts. But you don't have to use 100% cotton. You do, however, need to check them to make sure that they're not going to melt when you use heat on them. I have some aprons that I have over here as well, and they are not 100% cotton aprons, but they hold up under the heat. And I think that has to do with the fact that they're aprons meant for a kitchen. So, I'm just going to go ahead and slip this underneath here. Just like this. I like to put one of these right inside the t-shirt. So, you can see it's right there inside. And I've got, really? Let me use a little more to get some of this stuff off of here. On the clean shirt. These are clean. They were just in the bag. But I have cats. So that's the way it goes. Can't ever get away from it when you have pets. All right, there we go. So I have this inside here, just like that. Now, we do have mats. They have an adhesive on them. I haven't been using the adhesive mats. They will hold these t-shirts straight for you if you feel that you need that. I've just gotten to where I don't. That's all I'm saying, is I've just gotten to where I don't use them. But here we go. So if you're liking this video, I would appreciate it if you would, hit the buttons, the appropriate buttons to show people the video and to spread the video out there so everybody can see it. And also, give me some hearts and stuff so that I know that you like it. And also, so that Facebook and YouTube and everything knows that you like it too. Because otherwise it doesn't show up to very many people. Okay, so I'm going to take this off the backing. This is a backing. It's got a shiny side and a matte side. The shiny side is where I'm going to put this back on here. If you like this project, there's lots of different projects that you can do. If you don't like it, like I said, there's lots of different projects that you can do. We have a ton of different transfers. There's like 300. And in fact, starting tomorrow, we have some deals coming out. I will get that information out after the video, because we have some specials going to happen. Because they're doing Black Friday all week long. We're doing Black Friday, so you'll be able to order things and have some cool stuff. Okay, so I am doing, I think I'm going to do white. White will show up on this really well. I don't like the blue. Maybe a little silver. Nah, I think I'm just going to do the white on this one. So, to do that, I'll open up my, I'm going to open my white. So far, so good. This white is old. This is one of the first, well, actually this is the second time I've bought white. And it's almost gone because I have made that many projects with it. A lot of projects with it. Because, you know, we don't use a whole lot of paste or ink. So it tends to last a while. And I'm looking at this and it's on its last legs. It's kind of thick in this one. I don't know. That's not a lot. That is so not a lot. And it's not, because I haven't used this a while. And I'm going, this would cover that. But I'm not liking the density. And I already bought new stuff. So I'm going to put that to the side. We're going to open up a new jar. See, I got a new jar. So, I'm going to open up this new jar right here. Yeah, definitely we need the new jar. And with the new jar, I don't think I need to mix any water in it. The inks take a little while longer before they dry out. I'll put a little bit of water. I don't want too much. I don't want too much because I don't want it to just dribble and then seep through the sides. Because here's the thing. You know, I have a wet t-shirt technique that I do. And I may do that on one of the other t-shirts. I'm not going to do it on this one. But the wet t-shirt technique requires it to be wet because the ink will spread. But in this case, where I want a sharp edge, I'm not going to put any water, too much water in here, and I'm not going to put water on the shirt because I don't want it to spread. So, just going to take a little bit of ink, and here we go. Just like this. It is so simple to do this. And I'll press it through. Just like that. Just like this. We'll get some more. Just like that. Just press it down. We don't want to press it down too many times. And I'm going to call that good. And I'm over here. Before I do anything, I'm going to go ahead and close up my jar of paste or ink before I do something crazy and end up with ink all over, because that's what happens to me. And wipe my fingers off before I put my fingers on the shirt. So I like to make sure that my hands are clean before I start pulling that up. Okay, so there we go. Ta-da! Just like that. This, I'm going to go put this into the water, so I will be right back. And then we're going to dry this, and I've got to turn on my... All right, come on. I'm turning on my heat press. You don't have to use a heat press. You can use an iron, works just as well. But let me go ahead and put this in the water so it doesn't, you know, do something weird. There we go, you guys. I got it cleaned off. So it is here. It is going to be, I'm going to go put it over here. I have a little towel right here so that can dry off. Probably should have put this in there. What I'm thinking. Let me go shove this over there. I'll be right back again. There. Oh, it's taken care of. And one last wipe, because guess what? I put more white on my fingers. So we have Like a Boss. Looking pretty good. And before I use the iron, I'm going to dry it and I'm going to put my heat mat underneath it because that's what I'm supposed to do. If I can remember where that is. So let me dry this. You can leave this overnight to dry. The thing is you don't want it tacky. So here we go, I'm drying it. Just like that. I'm going to test it. It's still a little tacky. And I think that's probably dry enough. So next up, grab the mat. This is it's a heat mat. You can just use an ironing board. But I'm going to stick that underneath here to protect my surface, which is showing all kinds of wear from the stuff that I've done. And drop this over the top like this. And then I'm going to grab my heat press, put it on there, 30 seconds. Now here's the thing. You don't have to use a heat press. You can use just a regular iron with this. 4 minutes one side, and then you flip it over, and 4 minutes the other side on a hot setting. No steam. Don't use steam. That'll make everything bleed. You don't want steam. So this is good. And it is almost done. Right there. It is done. Put this back over here. Pull this off. You'll see a little bit of steam pop off of it. If you want, you can do a little more. I just find that this is fine. And I have made these shirts for the last 2 years, and guess what? In the last 2 years, I've made shirts for my granddaughter, and she likes to play, and apparently dirt likes to jump on her. I don't know how she does that. But she gets dirt on her, and guess what? So her t-shirts get washed and washed and washed, and oh my gosh, they get washed even more, and nothing, they stay. So they will. Once you get this ink on here and you heat set it, it's on. So, and it doesn't have that surface type thing that you get with some t-shirts where you get them and you bend them and it's like, there's like this yuck on it. This doesn't do that. There's a little bit of a texture to it, but if you iron it even harder, it really seeps down into the texture. Now, I'm going to show you guys what we got going on inside here. So it does, and this is why I always put one of these in the middle, because you can see right here where it bled through. So it can bleed through. That's why I always put something in the center. I don't want it to bleed through onto the back of the shirt. So, just like that. We have one t-shirt down. I have 5 to do, so that's one t-shirt. I feel like the Count from Sesame Street. One t-shirt. And he must have been, they called him in and had him go to Nevada to help them count. Because, you know, Nevada needed a lot of help counting this year, apparently. Because, you know, they were, like, slower than molasses. There are states with more people in them that got that job done a lot faster than Nevada. Okay, so this is one t-shirt. I will be back tomorrow with another t-shirt, maybe 2, because I need to get multiple t-shirts done before Thursday. So we're looking at, I got 3 more days. So one day I'm gonna have to do 2 t-shirts. So, but I hope you guys are getting ready for Christmas and you're raring to go. Again, we have Black Friday stuff coming out on the website tomorrow with discounts. There's some items that are going to be discounted for retail. So be sure to check that out. And I'll see you guys tomorrow night.